Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today is the start of a new larger build, I guess. It might be split into a couple episodes. Episode 1 starts now. We are in the ocean, I guess more specifically the Boston Harbor, and we are just right next to Fort Strong. If I spin around here, we can see this boat and some strange red dots. So the theme of this build is going to be a West Tech secret underwater facility. If you're not familiar with West Tech, they basically created the FEV virus that kind of messed up humanity and created the super mutants. And I'm making a base for them, kind of a pre-war, secret pre-war base where they developed, I guess, or tested FEV on marine life and marine animals. So that's the theme for this one. And of course, you know, like the secret base has to have a front, and the front for this is a boat. And you can obviously see when I moved around that there was something underneath. And yes, let's get into a better position here. The boat is connected to, well, it basically hides the entrance to a giant underwater facility. So this part here is an elevator shaft that runs down into the seabed here. We have fresh water here. We have, I guess, a generator here, and we have oxygen pipage going up to the boat, and you can see what I've done there. Let's just jump up on this platform here. So we have this air pump kind of pumping fresh air down into the facility from those pipes there. And we have shutters on the windows of the bridge here just to keep prying eyes away. Obviously this place would be kind of guarded. There'd be somebody on here keeping watch anyway. And inside we have a console to communicate with the facility below. We have kind of a warning light or something. And we have a hatch to access our facility and the elevator below. Now, just if you're going to sort of follow along and kind of do your own similar build, I haven't been able to figure out how to successfully build enclosed spaces under the water in Fallout, so I've kind of faked it here. I do have, you know, a structure below, but if you go inside that structure, you'll still be under the water. So I've had to cheat a little bit. I'm using a mod called FSE. It gives you a bunch of doors that when you place them, if you open it, it'll open up a new cell, and you can start building whatever you want in that cell. It looks like there's a shaft going down into the seabed, but that's just kind of a mock-up. And what this actually does is send you into a new cell, and that's where I have created my underground facility. A little bit of cheating, but that's kind of the way that Bethesda does it with some of their buildings in here. So that's the way I'm doing it here. If anyone knows how to actually build enclosed spaces under the water, let me know. I'm pretty keen to find out. But anyway, let's get into this. Okay, so here we are. This is the hatch that I went down, and this is the new cell that we're building in. We've got our elevator already set up, and let me just quickly show you how this works. So I've loaded this new cell. It's completely empty. You can see here it's just basically a skybox, and the issue we have with the skybox is that it creates a daytime environment inside our enclosed room, which wouldn't really make sense if you're underwater and there's not really much light or anything. So I'm just going to set the game hour to nighttime. So I'm going to build during the day, but I think when I do a tour or something, it makes more sense to do it at nighttime because it actually feels more enclosed in this way. Okay, so let's get started here. I've already set up a couple of elevators, so let's put it down to the first floor, and this is our second elevator, and then this is kind of the entrance way to our actual facility here, which is what I'm going to try and build today. Okay, so I'm going to just set the time back to daytime because it's much easier to build in the daytime. Alrighty, so I am using Workshop Plus. That allows me to sort of fly around here. Without Workshop Plus, I think that would be very difficult. I guess you could just toggle the collision mode, but haven't done that technique in a while. let's start off with, to be honest, I actually quite like the Brotherhood of Steel flooring because it has that sort of grungy, rusty look. And I might actually stick one under the ground here as well, just so we don't have that light coming through. Now I have a rough idea of what sort of I want it to look like in terms of the rooms and everything. So the first lot is going to be, what is it going to be? Security, that's right. I have drawn a picture of it roughly, and I might show you what that looks like now. But let's just use these Brotherhood of Steel pieces just for the first part. I will try and make the facility moving on from here a little bit more, I guess, homely looking. Maybe using some pieces from the city, using the metal pieces from the city. What kind of roof are we going to go for? I guess we can just reuse that floor. Like so. I do want to add kind of windows at some stage, so it's kind of like you can see out into the ocean, but I'm going to have to fake it because you'll see why in a second. Let me just fill in this gap here. If I put that there, hopefully it's not going to wig out up there. So let me just briefly show you the issue that I'm having. So if I go to pool and water, so this is a water plane. So you can see there it's like an irradiated kind of water. Let's just choose like a normal water. Maybe this one, obvious. So I can fly around here. I can go over here. It's all good. But then as soon as I enter, I'm underwater, and you get the sort of the audio effect that you're underwater. And once I get out of this pane, you can see there I'm going in and out, in and out. So if I try and kind of build within that, so if I put that above here, it's gonna fill my room with water and just doesn't work. So you kind of just have to fake it, unfortunately. And I'm just going to fix this clipping. That's what I've just decided to do. I'm just going to fake it. Oh, there we go. So this is the first part. We're going to do a security area. Let me see, go back to Brotherhood of Steel, regular floors. So this will be kind of vetting. I did look at maybe doing a vault aesthetic, but then I didn't want, because it's not vault tech, I didn't want to sort of copy the style. So I decided to go this route instead. I might stick with the Brotherhood of Steel stuff just briefly while we do this. So if we do, I guess we could do this. We'll do like a big kind of, do we do inside or outside? What's the difference there? Not too sure. Actually, let's do it on the side here, so we've got a bit of room to play around with. So this will be the entrance into the actual facility here. And let's set up some windows so people can kind of see who you are. Actually no, I'm gonna go with the actual aesthetic I'm gonna go for. Okay, so I've kind of decided on the interior theme that I'm kind of going for. To be honest, I might actually start off with the hallway here. I might change it up a little bit to this one here. I really like the enclosed space and just the kind of the wires and effects and everything. So I might just see if I can delete this and hook that up with our elevator section here. Okay, I actually have a floor that'll match, so hopefully that'll work well for us as well. And looks like we're pretty clear there. So let's do that and see if we can get another one here. I do like how the panels are off and everything, and because we're underwater, the rusty element kind of makes sense to me. Don't like that clipping though. Let's just move that ever so slightly. Okay, now we have a kind of a wider room here. Let's see if we can find that floor that matches. Skin floor, interior floors. Here we go. Hopefully that's the right color. It is. Perfect. Okay, so this one, I'm just going to delete these because I'm going to put in some walls. And let's go back to where we were. Interior and small room interior. I want to go with this kind of red theme. I know the logo, I believe the Westec logo is yellow, but I just kind of like this. So let me think here. I want kind of like an observation window. Let's do an observation window, and we'll do, oh actually that suits us better because it's enclosed. Let's do that one there. And got to do another one on the other side because it's like a one-way thing like that. So whoever's here can kind of see who's coming in and they can kind of unlock the door. But maybe I'll do a waiting area as well. So let's get that floor again. Like that. Kind of all over the place with this one. Interior wall. Okay, let's do a doorway. Where's our doorway? Here we go. Oh, that's intersecting a little bit. Okay, do we have an alternative for that one then? Maybe I'll go with this window instead then. Something like that. Actually, I might condense it a little bit. What I might do is just put a doorway here as well. So whoever's coming in and out can kind of check that way. But this will be the main door coming in. And then the rest of it is going to be kind of like waiting area. Actually, a nice rounded wall might be nice. Yeah, that looks quite good. And I think I do have... Is there a pillar or something? Here we go. Is that going to work for us? Okay. Might have to just do that. That's okay for now. I'll figure it out later on. And we need another couple of these walls here. I need a floor, so I'll just quickly place these down and find our floor. Oh, no, come back. Okay, so that's where our security guard would kind of look here. Obviously we'd have somebody there as well and just screen everybody, and then they can wait in the chair or something, and then when they're ready to move to the next section of the facility, they can go through there. Perfect. I might just keep the roof off until everything's in there, just so I can kind of quickly and easily kind of see the floor plan there. But for this entrance, I think that's pretty good thus far. Okay, on to the next section here, and it's going to split off. So we're going to go this way and this way, and we also continue on there. So this way is going to be the backup power, and then also the freshwater generating facility. Let me see here. Because we have power on the outside already, this is basically just going to serve as a backup. I'm not too sure actually how big this room's going to be. Maybe let's just go that big. Yeah. Let me just see. I'm just going to chuck a CVC generator in the middle and just see what that looks like. Industrial. Okay, now I've got to pick one that's I'm gonna be happy with. I kind of like these caged ones, but it's got exhaust, which doesn't really work inside. And that's quite a serious unit. What else do we have? I guess we could do something like this as well. Or even something like that. Does this have electricity? I know there was one that has like a... Oh, it's this one. I like the animation. I kind of like that. Can we combine it? To be honest, the whole idea with this whole place is it's going to be abandoned, like a discoverable location. So I didn't actually have plans to put people in here, but I do want to have it kind of running. That'd be cool, I think. Kind of the lights are still on and everything. So what I might do is I might do a combination. This is a backup generator, but we'll just say that it's on kind of standby. But I will grab, there's some electronics and stuff here that look quite cool. I might just grab these while I'm here. Anything else? Yeah, maybe these two. I'll get some electronic gizmos and put them in here as well. I'm going to go to the static objects and buildings mod, because there is some machines that I can put in here that might suit the purpose. It's a bowling machine. It looks cool though. I like this switchboard thing. Okay, that looks interesting. Don't know if it's power. I think this is kind of more power related. Oh yeah, that looks quite good. I think that kind of works. What about this one? Okay, I might actually do a combination. So this is quite large, but yeah, I think I want to run with this. So maybe let's just make this a little bit smaller. I know that sort of panel there with the buttons on it is getting small too, but I'll cover that up, I think, because I like the look of this thing. And obviously we need to make the floor bigger. Let's get these out of the way. Let me just quickly make the floor bigger, because I do want to sort of get this room mostly kind of complete. Okay, let's line this up. Let's say, actually we'll line it up with this floor bit. I'm just looking at the tiles and just sort of placing it. I do want to have it so you can actually walk around the whole thing, so that works well for us there. And let's put our control panel where this one is. Like that maybe. Oh, don't do that. Raise it up a little bit. Okay, and we'll get these spinning ones. And I'm going to chuck it here. make it a little bit larger so it covers up the original ones here. Try and get that in the middle. Oh, it's a bit ugly. Let's maybe make it a little bit bigger. Okay, how does that look? I can live with that. How big is that? Okay, let's make it 160. This guy goes this way. Oh, I'm stuck in the room. Okay. That looks kind of in line. Sort of. Nobody will really notice. And I just want to put sort of those, whatever they were, that machine thing that I found, just at the back. Which one was it? This one. Oh, it's quite big. Hopefully that does not... I said that we were going to make it so we can walk around, but that might not be the case. But if I do that and if I lower it into the ground, maybe we can. If we shuffle this whole thing over. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Maybe a little bit too far. Okay, let's turn this snap off. I'm going to put that in line with that tile there. Just lower it a smidge. Okay, and move this one over. Get it kind of in line with the tiles there. Okay, and put this one over here. Trying to get it in the middle. So these CVC are actually, generators are actually producing power, 12 each. So this thing is actually working as a generator. Is that in line? Can't really tell. How does it look from the top? Yep. And let's get this one in the middle. Is it in the middle? Something like that, maybe. Okay. And I don't know, just put these kind of in random places. Okay, let's put some walls on this thing. So back to the snappy and high tech. I guess we don't necessarily have to have super clean walls on this because it is just a utility room. I believe this is it. Let me just change the time. To go like fully industrial like that, is that too intense? Hey, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, interior door and exterior door, and we want the curvy wall. One there. Let's change it up. Do a different one here. Change it up again. Do a different one here. Go back to the old one. Do that one. And we need some flat walls. Let's do some busted ones. Fully messed up. Oh, hey, cut that out. Oh no. Has one clean wall in the place. Does that really? Nah, that might be a little bit too out of place, I think. Okay, are we all on the same page? Looks to be. Okay, let's have a look. Oh yeah. Looks pretty solid. Okay, so the next room is going to be our water, fresh water. So let's do that now. Guess who lost lots of work? It's me. I did not save and my game crashed, so I had to rebuild this thing. And I decided in the process, I'm going to keep certain areas a certain theme. So kind of the general areas where people might normally walk and stuff. I think I'm going to stick with this theme. But, you know, like power stations and other utilities and stuff like that, I am going for another type of theme. You can see this one is mostly just damage, but the floor is slightly different. The theory behind that is, you know, why invest in nice flooring when you're not really going to see it because it's not like a heavy traffic area. So that's kind of what I'm going to stick with. So let's continue on with our water section. So back to the snappy builds here and high tech. And because again this is the utilities area, we're just going to go with something like this. Yeah. And maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger actually. Actually, while I'm here, I'll just do the walls as well. So my tabs the pictures don't load. Don't know what I'm clicking here. Canopy, no, not that one. Interior, tall rooms. What's vanilla? Nay. Theme. I think it was it a white theme? I think it was. So let's just stick with this one. But I need more janky walls. Where's our janky ones? Hey, that's really cool. But I don't know how I can use that. Is it top? Here we go. This is what I was after. Did I use the same one there? I did. Hopefully that does not cause trouble in the future, because they are not the tall walls. It's like the top. Okay, last little bit here. And you've got to have a door. Unfortunately the doors, there's not really a rusty version. They have this sort of thing, but does not work as a door. But maybe we can just... Oh, it doesn't make any sense. So if I can do that, and then if I can try and hide it somehow using a pillory thing, if we have it, here we go. Let's just turn the snap off. Just been kind of using these to try and hide the bright white. Ooh, the other one is really bad. Okay, something like that. And I'm going to jump into the CVC mod. They have a large water tank thing that I kind of like. Resources, plant as water. This one, yeah. Because it has that kind of pipe thing going out the side there. But I might make it a little bit smaller. So if we... Actually, it probably needs to be quite a bit smaller. I'll chuck another one here. I'm just going to resize it. So hopefully it can fit inside this room. I might have to unlock. I might have to do a bit of finagling with this one. Yeah, still, because if we put a roof on it, it's gonna be sticking out. Actually, what I might do is connect these two pipes. And actually, how big was that? So 60. If I can do something like this, and then if we can put some kind of pump or something in the middle. Huh? I don't know if that sound is coming through, the desktop sound, but it sounds like a lot of water rushing. I might move that back just so it's a little bit easier to get past it. Just trying to line it up with those tiles. I think that one's kind of in the middle, it's just not quite lined up like that. Now we could stay with this and just maybe do like something like this, but make it big. Let's see how we go. Oh! Hey? Oh, must be placed in dirt. Dirt. Okay, what about a generator? Oh, this is quite cool. And it kind of looks like some kind of pump or a transformer, I don't know. But can we do something with this then? Might look for something a little bit smaller instead. Might have to go to static objects and find some kind of grebe that will work for us. Okay, I might just stick with something simple like this. Just maybe make it a little bit smaller. Again, just trying to line it up with those tiles. The pipes are going into it. It's got a little bit of detail on the back. Maybe a little bit too small. Where does that sit? Okay. Hopefully it doesn't interfere too much with our roof, but I think that will be okay for now. And we got to jump back into Snappy because we don't have a front door. A door. Where is it? Tall rooms theme. Top walls. Actually, I'll go to bottom walls and find our door. Here we go. Oh, turn snapping on. Okay, that one is done now. And what does it look like if we chuck in? Which one do we need? That one. Please work, please work, please work. No, no, no. Okay, do we need to get rid of this door maybe? Oh yeah, there we go. I'll have to put that back in. But yeah, let's fill in these hallways. Okay, I just quickly off camera put in the hallways. So we got security here, come down here, this is utilities down here, power and water. And this way is going to be a little bit of the research and archives. The main research center is going to be at the end of this hallway, and further down this hallway is going to be like the where people stay, you know, mess halls and barracks and things like that. So which way do we go now? Do we do over this way? Let me just consult my drawing of my map. Okay, so I quickly just had a look at my map, and there's an addition to that that I completely forgot about, which I was very excited for, in fact. So I'm going to do that now, I reckon. This room is going to be very large. I don't know exactly how it's going to work out. Maybe we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's going to be kind of the autosave. So this room, in fact, is going to be a submersible room, and we're going to have a water element. Actually no, I made a mistake, because that's the main hallway there, right? So how far do we take this? This one will go this way, and then the door is here, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So those two can go, and this will be the start. I have no idea how big this is going to be. It really depends on how big our sub is, really. Oh. And to be honest, I might actually change the floor style for that room. Let me think. What could we do for a subfloor? I think this looks kind of like a living space floor. We could go that again. That's kind of like tiles, white tiles. Ooh, platform. That looks cool. Ooh, can we use this to our advantage? We could use this as like the... yes. Yes. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. So, I guess it's going to be this color. Basically. I think that's the same color. We're going to find out. That's for sure. By the way, how's everyone's day going? My day's being pretty good. Went out for lunch there with the family. Or you can eat shabu shabu. It's like I guess it's kind of like hot pot, right? Have the sort of soup broth, and then you chuck your meat in there, your veggies, cook it yourself. Very delicious. Okay, I think this room's going to be kind of enclosed. So you sort of come up, you know, like in The Abyss, that movie, The Abyss. You'd have like the water pond here, and then you sort of, you know, come up with your sub into this area. So, maybe we'll do sort of like an engineering space at the back here as well, to service the sub. I'm not sure I'm going to do the sub right now, but we'll see how we go. And we might have to make it a little bit bigger. Now, we'll say that the sub is quite a small kind of sub, maybe. Okay, so this is our edge here. Hopefully it's... oh, it's the wrong color. So what's that color then? It must be that first one. It is. Okay, I'm going to quickly replace all this, and then I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay, so I have fixed that now. Let's quickly put these ones in. Hopefully there's a little trim piece, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to be in trouble. Some cool stairs there. Here we go, that's what we wanted. Feel free to, on this video in the comments, just to, I don't know, get a bit of engagement or whatever. Chuck some questions or anything in the comments. And then on the next video, because I have been doing a few of these kind of long play ones, I will answer some questions. Fallout 4 related or otherwise. I really like movies. Okay. So I'm going to jump into, I think it's, yes, SOE pack. Settlement Objects Expansion, I think that's what I call it, SOE. In the pole section we have water. Let's go mid. That water is mid. It's got to be something that kind of hides vault. Glowing sea. Marsh. Murky ocean. It's got to be ocean, right? It's got to be. Okay. So you can clearly see underneath that. That's not gonna gel with me. I'll need to figure out. Actually, I'll do that now because otherwise I can't see what I'm doing. Let's just chuck a floor. Hopefully this will service. Oh, way too much. Calm yourself down. Okay, hopefully this water is murky enough. We might need to find some water, kind of like this, that it's like so dark you can't see down to the bottom. Oh, that's alright. That might work. But it definitely needs something underneath, so let's keep putting these floors in. We're making a proper indoor pool. I might actually use these assets again in the future. Maybe make a pool for the facility guests. Because I would assume that this facility, you know, if you're having scientists underground for long periods of time, then okay, that doesn't want to do it. You'd want to make their lives as, you know, kind of comfortable. Maybe we could do like a pseudo forest park or something with a water feature. Now we might be getting a little bit too crazy with it. Okay, so we have a submersible pool now. So let me just go back to this building is probably going to be, or this room is probably going to be double height. Tall rooms. And because we are going with a different theme, do we have like a... Maybe I'll go with this. Oh. Is there two there? Okay. Oh, you know what we better do? Better save it. Okay. We'll add some janky elements to this. It won't be a completely perfect room, but we can have a little bit of niceness. Let's do one of these there, maybe another one here, maybe another one in the middle. Let's do a junky one there, junky one here. It's got to be junky next to this, doesn't it? This one. And one there, and then just go for a cleaner one. Okay, I want to have like a gantry and also have like, you know, some kind of system to lift the thing up out of the water. Do we have any? Don't really have much janky on this one. Okay. I guess it's going to be kind of clean up here. Oh, actually, no. Do we need top walls? I think we need top walls. Because I don't think I'm going to go much higher. Yeah. I don't want to do like a third layer. Okay, so for the next level, I'm going to go for this top walls tab. I don't want to go 3 layers. And let's try and keep it janky. So if it's janky below, it's going to be janky above. So that one's clean, that one's clean, that one's clean. Okay. But I think the normal walls probably... I'll do sort of the odd broken one, but I think I'll keep it mostly clean. Oh, where did that one go? Go back to your home. This is immensely satisfying. Everything's sort of lining up perfectly and don't have to fight it. Where's our door? This is... no, we want the ground floor. Where's our door? Right here. I would be putting in a hallway anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. So we want a gantry type thing. Actually, we gotta do balcony, because I need to know where my... Is it that one? I need to know where my actual gantry thing is going to go. Come on. It is quite a skinny walkway. Why is it going... Actually, why is it so far out? Can I even walk if I put a balcony? We better test that before I muck something up. Oh, that's cool. Do we need to add this stuff? That looks quite cool. Okay, I'm gonna do it. But where's our railings? Do we have railings? I might chuck that in actually. Why is it not in the middle? go. Okay, and I'm probably gonna do some stairs at the back here. So it'll be like this and like that, I guess. Oh, that looks kind of ugly. Is that the one we want? I don't even know. This one? Just a smooth. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. But then the top part. Where's the end? Oh well. Don't know, don't care. Let's keep going. But I'm gonna grab. We do. Yes, need something like this. That one's a bit more simple. Okay, I just gotta quickly check that I can actually. Oh yeah, perfect. That is all good. Okay, I just realized that that doesn't actually line up with that. But we do have a little bit of leeway. Hopefully you don't fall down there. Don't know where the rest of that ground is. Let's just put these guys in, because that will show me where to line it up with. Yeah, is that normal? Yeah. Okay. And do we have a turny one? Guess that one there is. Okay, that's not going to work for us. We need to put a turny one on that one. Hey? I'm confused. Where's just like a nice 90-degree one that's not crazy? That one? This one? Goodness me, the snapping is just... Okay, let's not do surface snap. No, it's just too much messing around. I'm just gonna maybe do it off screen. Well, unfortunately, I basically rage quit that one. Yeah, that other railing, this one here, man, just does not want to behave, and I just found myself just putting it in there by hand, like, you know, without using any snapping at all, and it was just taking way too long, and I was just like, stuff this, I am done with you. So I just did this kind of solid unit instead, and I'm going to say that I'm done with it. Moving on. So we need to set up our gantry thing here. So I'm going to go to my industrial tab. We have supports, and we're going to go green because our walls are green. And when it loads up, there we go. We want large, I think. I do like these kind of like these pieces with the cross beams. Maybe if we do maybe 4. So one there. Just lining it up with the tiles, one there. One around here. Boom. Oh no, because they need to connect, don't they? Okay, we'll just put them down and then we'll see if there's any adjustment that needs to be made. And then if I go for a tall unit, okay, looks like we are going to clear the roof. That's good. So the idea with this is that you would basically this acts as like a dry dock, so if you need to bring the craft out of the water to do some maintenance, I might actually put another one up there, but I'm going to lower it so that we do not conflict with our ceiling. So where's our ceiling? It's about there. So if we go 1, 2, okay, let's do a bigger step. 1, 2, 3. I think we're just below. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And a 1, 2, 3. Did I do too much? Okay, and we of course we have that that weirdness. So we're just gonna go. Oh no! Oh goodness! Oh no! Okay, calm down. Okay, I'm just messing up the movement step. You know, icon thing there is moving too slow, and I'm getting all fuddled. Okay, you just have to move it by the very smallest instance. Autosave, and then it will stop that ugly clipping glitch. Okay, now we can do our cross beams. Where does that snap to? Do I have snapping on? I do. Is it gonna snap? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Doesn't want to do any kind of snapping, does it? What if I do something like this? It doesn't want to snap either. Okay. I am a little bit worried. I'm going to mess this up for sure. Because if I just wing it, I have a feeling I'm going to mess it up. Let's just try. So I'm aiming for the center. Oh, that was actually a pretty good effort. Let's try that again. Oh. Okay, it's pretty close, I would say. Let's just move this guy. Guess it doesn't matter too much because it's kind of a very small detail. Okay, it's pretty much there. Very good, very good. Okay, let's try the same here. Let's go. That's quite a bit off. Okay. Let's try again. Oh. Yeah. Okay, this one just... Let's try that, and I'm just going to move it over without changing the angle, and hopefully this will be the last time. It looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, let's just move this fella out of the way. And into the middle. Do our tiny... Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've got some in the static objects and buildings section, we have industrial and machines. I've got some crane parts. So let me think. If we do like 4 of them, I guess. And they can be kind of in random spots. So I would imagine if they want to bring it up, there'll be kind of like a jacking point or something. I might do one that's kind of offset, like they didn't return it to the right position. And I'm just going to make it quite large because I do want to have it to be seen on both sides like that. So it's a 120 I think we're going to go for. Let's just change that. Okay. Beautiful. Let's try and get... I actually don't know where I put this on. So the bolt piece is just coming down. It doesn't really make sense, but who cares? Okay, so that's our gantry crane thingy, and we probably do need to have some kind of control system. Maybe we can do that at the end here. So do we have some kind of console? Not really the ones that I'm after, but I have Homemaker. They have a bunch of consoles here. What would look legitimate? To be honest, I might actually have to extend this little area out a little bit because it's... Oh, something like that might work. Okay, I'm just going to put this here. So we have our kind of like pressures and stuff. I guess that's, you know, maybe it's a hydraulic system or something. And then we have some buttons there to go forward and back, and you just sort of stand here and do it, and then look and do it. And does that make sense? Yeah? Nah? Yeah? You be the judge. Judge it harshly. Okay, so when I go to do the interior, obviously we're going to kit this room out with, you know, engineering stuff and, you know, bits and bobs to, you know, maintain a submersible. And I'll probably have to do a little bit of research and figure out what that is going to look like in this world. So yes, that might be in episode 2, because I think this episode is going to be quite long with all the building, but that room is now done. Okay, so the next few rooms are probably not going to be the most interesting. They're going to be, I wanted to do like a meeting room, and then at the end of this hallway an archive, and then next to it, what was it going to be? Oh, communications. So for communicating obviously with the surface, I guess. So let's get into that. I think these rooms are going to be somewhat similar in the way they look, but we'll just try and speed run them. Let's make we'll make a new theme for these rooms, because there'll be kind of a similar kind of theme. That's what I'm after. So that's the hallway there. So that will be the doorway into the meeting room. And I'm going to do, this room might actually be kind of big, because I want to have a table centrally located, and then we might be able to sort of squeeze in some other facilities. So that is the meeting room there. And then communications probably doesn't have to be that big. So that's communications there. And then at the end of the hallway, we'll do archive. And if there's anything else that I can think of, I'll chuck it there as well. Am I getting it confused? So maybe I'll just split it up. This is communications. And if we do communications there... No. I think I'm overcomplicating this. And then this is archive. Let's do a 3. Let's do it. We'll do it quite large. Stick a whole bunch of stuff in here. But hopefully that doesn't interfere. No, that shouldn't. So research is going to be at the end here. Okay, maybe that's too much. Because maybe the research... the research area is going to be massive. It's going to be multi-story. So maybe we just do like something like that. Because research, the hallway can come down here and then we can start building it out. So maybe I'll put this one on the other side. And try and remember. Okay. So this will just be single tall rooms. And what flavor are we going to go for? Oh yeah, this looks like very mundane and boring. So that definitely looks like a meeting room style. I think I'll probably keep these rooms fairly clean though. Just a little bit of jank. Okay, this one needs to move out, I think. Oh, it still doesn't want to. Oh, we had it. No. Okay, there we go. Let's put on a busted wall there. Oh, come back. Busted one there, just a busted one there. Perfect. Okay, where's our doorway? And the hallway, excuse me, the hallway is going to be the red flavor, so we'll just leave that. We've got to delete that then. Okay. So next room is communication. Okay, and I think this room's probably going to be quite clean too. I might do a rounded one at the end. And then just do a split wall between the whole thing. I hope it looks good. Okay, so it'll be like this. Can't see what I'm doing. Ew. Oh no, that should be covered. No, I think we're okay. I think we are okay. Okay, and this side. Perfect. Okay, archive, communications. It's very skinny though, but we should be able to get some consoles in here. And then our meeting room. Okay. I'm going to put in some hallways now, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I just chucked in a bunch of the hallways here. Same process as what I did over here. And this one leads to our submersible, I'll need to put in a doorway here. And these ones down here will lead into the meeting room, communications, and the archive. And I'll probably just chuck something at the end there. So the next order of business is going to be focusing on this place here. We got research center at the very end here, very big room. It's going to be probably 3 stories, maybe even taller. And then over here is going to be the living quarters, mess hall, and everything. So let's continue on to that. So I'm going to start building the next section of the facility here. And just while we are here, before we move on, I just did put a doorway here, but also I have my submersible. Well, at least for now. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I tried to play with a bunch of different things to try and make something look decent, and just having a lot of trouble. And I found this asset, which is the UFO. You can see there. And, you know, it doesn't look... I mean, the back section looks kind of alien, but, you know, the front looks kind of plausible for being human. And when you put it down in the water like this, to me, it looks like a sub. So, for right now, I'm going to keep it. If I can figure out something better, I will do it. But for now, we are saying that that is our submersible. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's keep going. Alrighty, so I'm just back in the snappy builds here, and the layout that I'm trying to go for is the main research, I don't know, pavilion, I don't know. It's like the, I guess it would be kind of like an atrium sort of style, but that's going to be at the very end, and so the hallway is probably going to be quite long. I might just temporarily do the floors, just so you can kind of see it easier, and I think that'll help with figuring out exactly where I'm going to put stuff as well. And on the, I guess because this is the front, the left side here, that's where everyone stays. So we're going to have the barracks and the mess and all the other sort of stuff that you might need. Okay, so that is our archives there. So I'm going to start building the floor plan for the research kind of atrium pavilion thing. And it's probably going to be kind of large. Let's just keep it in line with that one there. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want an odd number, so I'm going to go for that much. So what was that? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I guess I'm going to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully this kind of works out. This floor is probably going to be temporary. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just do the shape of it, and then I'll probably change it up. Because, as I said, each part of the facility has a different theme. Okay, so maybe something like that. So over here, we're going to have... I have to kind of... Maybe I'll consult my map. Give me one moment. Okay, I just had a quick look at my crew drawing that I did. So I had listed a mess hall and the facility workers, the scientists and stuff. So let me just go into our tab. Where is it? This one. So I think the crew quarters and everything, we'll stick with this theme, and then with the research area we'll change the theme. But with this one, basically each one of these hallway pieces is going to be a room. So we just need to find one that's in the box, you know, kind of enclosed box, and has a doorway. Let's see, what is this one? No, it'll be this one. And how many are we going to do anyway? Let's see. I'm just going to put a bunch down this row. Like so. And I need one because we're going to have showers and toilets as well. Probably a shared one. So let's put one of these there. This is temporary. Like that. Oh, no, it doesn't work for us. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, sorry I did not show it all on screen, but it literally took me half an hour to figure out exactly the layout I was going to go for. On this side, these little units here are going to be storage because we have the living area here, and then we have our mess hall will be here, and the units are just simple kind of one block units, and we have them symmetrically placed, and the bathroom is actually upstairs. I was going to have one at the end and then at the other end, but then it didn't really work out, so just decided to put it on another level. And then these will be kind of like a wet room, so it'll have a toilet and shower sort of combo. I kind of like to condense them like that because it just saves on space. So that's what we're going for, and I'll probably just put a big drain in the middle of the floor, and just, you know, if you want to splash around, thrash around, then that's okay. Oh, this one probably needs a doorway. To be honest, I don't know if I actually have a... If the doorway theme matches. Not exact, at least. Come on now. Okay, if I just place it and then... Come on, almost there. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And the theme doesn't quite line up with these kind of hallway pieces. You can see there, it's similar but not quite there. But it's alright. Oh, I can live with that. It's not immediately obvious. Okay, so there'll be doors on that, and then obviously all of these. I'm still debating if I'm going to enclose this space. Maybe I will. Because it's underwater, I guess there's kind of like, you know, bulkheads and emergency door closing things. So maybe we will do lots of doors everywhere. It might get a little bit confusing, but anyway, we'll do it that way. So the mess hall, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I don't know if it's going to work out, but let's give it a try. Let's start with a floor. And we are sticking with the red theme because, as I said before, we are going to use the red flooring for the kind of normal human moving about areas. So I'm thinking of kind of like an atrium. Oh, we need to add a kitchen too. So maybe the kitchen could be at the very end. Maybe this can be the kitchen. We can have a fridge, walk-in fridge here. Oh no, because it's going to impede there. Okay. Okay, maybe we'll do it in the corner here, and then the kitchen here, and then we do some space there for dining, and then if we can get some stairs to an upper level, maybe. This is incredibly tight, actually. You know what? We haven't started on the research area yet, so I am going to be a bit sneaky, and I'm going to extend it out. So let's delete these. We have unlimited space in here anyway, so it's not too much drama. I'm going to add, let's do the kitchen in the corner like we were going to just before. So maybe 2 blocks for the kitchen and then a third for fridge, and then if we do another one for our staircase, if it's going to reach. if we spin that, I'm just gonna place it here for now. I might actually need another floor. Okay, let's actually just move that there. Is that high enough? No, we need to go 2. Oh, that's going to be troublesome, isn't it? Because if I add another one for the next floor, is that going to eat into our space? Can we get away with this much? We might be able to. It is kind of... The space is kind of wasted, but if I start the research here, then we have a walk-in fridge, we have our kitchen, so it's only this area here which is kind of wasted. But I guess you could put tables under there and that's no big drama. Anyway, let's keep moving. Okay, let's just see what else we have. Mid. Yes. Is that 2 stories though? I guess it is. Alright. Oh, but then it doesn't really match the bottom. This is... Okay. Sorry guys, I'm all over the place here. This will work for us a bit better. So we have that on the bottom. Let's get our typical kind of walls going. I might chuck one of these in the corner. Doesn't want to do it. Come on now. There we go. And we'll just do a clean one. Where's our... Oh, actually no, because that's where our fridge is going to be. Oh, let's just move it over. Okay, let's do a big nice wide door for the fridge. And just normal walls. We'll just do it. One there. Actually no, I'll do janky. A little bit janky. Normal on this side. Like that. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. This side. Let's just go kind of normal. Like that. Okay. Oh, doorway. Okay, that's our doorway. Wall. Okay, now we have an enclosed space. Can I sneakily... No, because that's on an angle, isn't it? I guess we're just going to have a weird dead space there. Don't know how to fix that. Okay. Is there a trim or something we can use? Not really, is there? Okay, and we got to do our second floor here. How much though? Maybe just do like up to there or something. Hopefully that's not going into the section below. Don't tell me I have a nice clean roof for that. Oh, I guess I could just use a square, right? Door. Okay, I think we are okay. It doesn't look like it's going to be an issue. Can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I think we're all squared away now. except for that. Did I just not place it correctly? What's going on here? Why is that all over the show? Oh, we have lights. Ah, that's pretty cool. I might as well just put some in now while I'm here. Very cool. Alrighty, so this will be an upper story to eat. So we'll have a kitchen here with the walk-in fridge. We'll do some seating and stuff here, and then we will do more up there. That railing is kind of ugly. I don't really like it. Is there something that can work instead? Even if it's just like that. If it matches, I don't mind. I'm getting very pedantic. Okay, that's the one I think I want. Just covering up that floor ugliness. But then there's that corner piece. Is there no corner piece? I guess they want you to use like a trim or a... oh, here we go. There you go. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and I will add... I did see somewhere. Where was it? The walls. Let's do a cleanish one. If I can put that... Okay, what if I move that out of the way? It doesn't want to snap. Okay, I'm going to freehand it. Not the cleanest look, but if we can get something that looks semi-decent here. Come on, snap into place. Why is that all wonky? Okay. Let me just try that again. Doesn't want to snap. Oh well, you can't even see it anyway. We're just going to say that is done. So I'll probably put like a chair or something there just to kind of fill in that area. And then we need to do... Oh, we need these awful railings, don't we? Do we have some nice trims? No? Where's our trims? What happened to our trims? Autosave. Okay. I was going to say this one looks okay. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, that doesn't work. Is that going to go to... Yeah, I got to check our bathroom now. Safe. Perfect. Alrighty. So the next part is I just got to complete this room, and we're going to go for the top wall here because that just sort of fits our theme up there. And turn the snapping back on. Let's just quickly chuck these guys in. Yeah, get a bit of jank in there. I'll do another one over there. And maybe another one in the corner there. Okay. Oh, not quite finished. Oh, we need a... I'm getting all sorts of messages. What's going on? Okay. Enclosed room now. Perfect. Oh, got to do this part. Why is it not? We got gaps. Why? Why? Okay, I might have to just sneakily do it manually. I can still see sky. Okay, walk in. Hopefully I will remember to cover that up. Walk-in fridge there, and we got that all. Oh, I quickly just replaced this because I found like a complete one. Now we've got this window, and we're meant to be under the water. And I discussed at the beginning we have the issue with the water plane in in the game. So if we're under the plane, we're in the water, and then outside you can't see any water. So it doesn't make much sense. So I'm going to try and fake it, and I'm going to stay in Snappy. There is an interior wall that is kind of a nice blue color. We could go glass actually. When the sorry, I'm getting distracted by these beautiful pieces of glass. So many options. As I mentioned at the start, we're probably going to use like a nighttime. Still distracted. A nighttime theme, because obviously we have a skybox that we're meant to be underwater, but it's all bright. So if we're going to do like a tour or something, it's going to be completely night, because it just makes it look like we are actually underwater. So I'm going to use these. Now I haven't really experimented with this. I don't know exactly how good it's going to look. Probably not very good, but we're going to go with it anyway. So I'm going to stick it kind of just outside the window there, like that. I'm probably going to have to do it outside. And let's do a snap on top of that. I just need to enclose the space a little bit, like that. And I'm going to have to do it on the side as well, because I don't want to see that ugliness there. Like that. I don't know how this is going to work. This might look super lame, but we're just going to try anyway. Okay. Oh, we probably need a top on it as well. Do we have a top? Yeah, maybe if you don't go too close to the window, then. That looks pretty lame. I might have to bring it like really close to the window. Let's just get rid of that. Let's do... I'm kind of banking on somebody not like coming right close to them and be like, oh, I can see this guy. So I mean, from back here, maybe. Let's just see. Does it look like we're underwater? Oh my gosh. I don't know. Well, I've been playing with this for quite some time now. I tried with this water plane here. It's got some pretty interesting shimmering effects, but you can see there, it's just a lot of weirdness going on. Some parts of it look kind of cool, but just, yeah, not convinced by it. So unfortunately, I can't figure out how to do this, so I'm probably going to actually delete this wall, unfortunately. I did want to include some kind of, you know, viewing port or something, but it's just not working out, unfortunately. And these pieces of kelp can't be deleted. Oh, they probably could with the insert key in my place everywhere mod, but yeah, it's not working out. Anyway, I said I was going to probably split this episode up into two parts, the sort of the building of the building itself and then the interior. So if anyone knows how to fix that problem, then please let me know and I will remedy the situation. But unfortunately, this is what we're sticking with for right now. Just the boring mess hall. Okay. Ooh, it's looking pretty haunted down here. I want to get lots of debris and skeletons and get some mood lighting going. Okay, so this is kind of the last room of the lot, and then we can sort of start to focus on the interiors, but we need to figure out a theme for this floor. So I guess it would start here. What are we going to go with? It's probably going to be white. It needs to be kind of clinical feeling. I wonder if we even go vault. That one might work. Do we have the edge pieces? Oh, we do. Perfect. Because I kind of want to do like a stepped look, if we can, in the central part maybe. So let's just put down our base floor. We'll just stick with this theme here. And I need to know exactly where I'm going to place them. I might actually extend it out one more. Hopefully that won't come back to bite me. Okay. I'll just quickly enclose the space. Okay, quick save later, and I just changed the time of the day here. Now I'm gonna have to sort of play this a little bit by ear, kind of rough it out as I go, because I did do kind of like a very quick sketch. I've kind of the layout of the room, and I might actually need to extend the room possibly. So let me just see what I can come up with. So I wanted a raised area, slightly raised area for, let's see, maybe this one, for some scientists. It might have to be this one. Kind of like an observation area, but then they have sort of consoles and things like that. So let's just quickly put this in. Oh, we're getting some weirdness there. Do we go all the way? Maybe we won't. Let's just go that far. And get some edge pieces going here. How come you don't want to behave? Is that too big? Too big. And I guess that needs to be on the other side as well. Oh. Do I have a skinny one? I do. Okay, perfect. And then just that corner piece. Underneath, I will probably do like storage and stuff, so boxes and things. But do I have any kind of... Oh, that looks quite cool. Can I use that one instead? Doesn't want to go to that top part though. To make raised floors and platforms. That's a raised floor and platform, so why aren't you using it? Why is that not working? Am I using the wrong assets? Oh, maybe I am. Maybe I'm supposed to use these. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna delete this then. Okay, that's in the middle. I might actually do a few more. Let me just put one there and one there. And where's our platform pieces? Here we go. Okay. You gonna work? I want it higher though. This one? Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, little corner piece. Or do we do a larger corner piece? That's a little bit too large. Let's just stick with this. One there. And one there. Let's do a small connector. Like that. Get our stairs in there. Come on. Oh. Why is it not? Just do it. Okay, there we go. It's starting to come together now. Another... Do we have room? We might not have room. Oh, we might actually have room. This is super finicky. Like, it does not play ball easily. I might extend that floor out a little bit because I want to have it to, you can actually walk around it, and I think that might be a little bit too tight. Come on. Don't do that. Yeah, do you think that's a little bit too tight if we have the wall? Because the walls generally come in as well, like come into the floor space as well. So that might be an issue. So this is kind of a general, there'll be consoles and things, and then people can look out over the thing. Let's get a floor on here. Don't know what floor. I guess some of these have, yeah, lights. Hey, that's cool. Do I want to have railing? I don't really like the railing is just so finicky and like annoying. Do I want to do it? Is there something else I can use? Like this suits, but man, it's just so annoying. It doesn't even snap. Oh, maybe we could add it just on the end there. See what I mean? It just doesn't, like, it just doesn't behave itself. You have to, like, place it all manually. Super annoying. I'm just gonna do it. Place it by hand. This thing is a jerk. I'm just gonna say it. Why does it keep doing that? What's going on here? I'm getting like, I'm teleporting. Why is it doing that? Okay, if I put that like kind of in the middle, and if I turn the snapping back on, is that corner piece going to behave? It will, but it looks lame. Okay, so I need to go for that really tight corner one. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Now I just need like a short little finisher. That's too long. Guess it's going to be like this, right? Man, see what I mean? It's just like never-ending trouble. And you end up having to just place it by hand anyway. Like... Okay, and let's see if I can snap one of these kind of end pieces. Object snap. Am I just choosing the wrong ones? Is it me? Oh, that doesn't work out very well, does it? Okay. And how come that? What the? Okay. Works now. Okay. Alright. Is that the extent of it? Is that all I'm gonna do? Or am I gonna do these corners as well? I'm just gonna freehand it. Why am I whispering? I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool, but my word. Okay, that's not exactly. Probably can get away with that. That one is way off though. Does it help if I'm actually above? Oh, I guess that works better. Still not quite. Probably where it needs to be. Are you guys excited for the new season of Fallout? I was I had low expectations, to be honest, of the first season. Because a lot of these game adaptations do not work out well. But I was pleasantly surprised. I quite enjoyed it. Alrighty, so the next part I am going to do a dip in the floor. What was that section? Was it this one? Yes. No? This one. Here we go. Actually, I might do, yeah, platform. This is what I wanted. These are cool. So I'm gonna do kind of like ponds, because this is FEV in the ocean. It's like an ocean research facility. So don't know exactly the layout it's gonna be, but I want to have sort of individual kind of pool pods. Can we squeeze in some more? What if we do a longer one? Yeah, that could be quite cool. Actually, is there a tighter radius one? Yeah, maybe I'll just do it. Because I do want to have some floor space to maneuver. Maneuver around. Did I choose the wrong one? I think that's the wrong one. I need one going on the outside. This one. Is it this one? No. Let's just do the lengths first and then figure it out. Maybe I can't have it nicely rounded. That would be a bummer. And that looks hideous. I might actually have to delete this. Is it this piece? No. How do we get the very tight turn? Do we just have to do this? Didn't really want to do this. Actually, yeah, it's getting too big. It's just too big. So maybe I will do these pieces. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And let's just go for the skinny one. Okay, it sort of keeps it in the realm of the same size as those other ones. I don't know what I'm going to put in this though. And we are basically on the limit of our floor, which is not ideal, I don't think. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm getting distracted. Maybe I can use that somewhere else. But let's put our floor back in. Oh, autosave. And we're back. As I always say, the autosave is great because I always forget to save and then I often lose a whole bunch of stuff. So it's always good to have. Hey, that looks like a face. We are very close to the edge here. So unless we extend it out, we'll just see how it goes, because I might have to extend it there anyway. So we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I got it on a 15-minute kind of cycle, which is okay, I think. So for the water, again, back to SOE. And they have a pool section. And water. Medium's good, I like medium. And what was the water that we used in the submersible? Was it ocean? It might have been ocean. Let me just go quickly check. Can't select it. What's going on? How come I can't select it? It doesn't look like it's ocean. Oh, river. It's a river. Okay. So we'll need to put a base on this. Let's do that quickly. So I did, in the same pool section, I just put one of these floors in, and the river water basically covers up the floor, so you can't really see it. Hahaha, what a liar. I can definitely see it. Was that really the one we chose? I guess it just needs to be higher. Yeah, because the edge here that I chose is not as high as these pieces, so I'm gonna have to change that. Come on, snap. Would you just snap? Okay, what have I done? I really messed it up here. Okay, so that's... Let's just bring it up to that line. Did I do the same with this? No. Okay, let's do that. Okay. And let's lower these floors. Ah, see, that's the issue. Okay. Can I even lower the floor? Ah, okay, I'm gonna have to kind of start this again. Okay, so I just deleted the floor and I went with the Brotherhood of Steel floor instead. It's just quite a bit darker, so I'm gonna do that. And now, hopefully, yep, looks like it's playing ball. We have... So you can only really see if you're directly above it, but then any other angle it looks like a bottomless well of water. So those are kind of our experimentation pools. And I almost want to put one of these in just as like a pump. Maybe I will. Let's go for a small. See if we can get it kind of in the middle. There's some kind of recycling, water recycling effect. Well, that was way off. Terrible job by me. Okay, let's see if we can select this guy. Okay, that looks like it's in the middle now. But it's way down low, so let's see if we can get this. Oh, good grief. No. Get this a little bit higher now. Okay, I'm just looking at... Okay, that should be the surface because it is intersecting with the edge of our pool. So that should be right in the correct place. And now our water isn't in the correct place. Okay, I think we're all squared away now. Perfect. Maybe I'll do a little pipe coming up or something. Okay, so now we're going to focus on this section over here. So this is kind of the specimen area. And I think we will extend the building out a little bit so we can feel comfortable to do this. And maybe I'll even do this side because I'll put in skinny walkway. Oh. Floors. This is the one I was looking for. Okay, one, and I don't know how far this is going to go. Let's just do that. I think that's about right. And we better do it on the other side too before we forget. This is a very large space to fill in. Actually, I might just... While we're here, I did say I wanted to extend... actually, no, I don't want to extend it that far, I don't think. I think I'll just do one of those... This, as I say it, I think it might cause trouble with our walls. Like, we're going to have a half wall, and I don't know if I have half wall assets, so let's not do that. Okay, but it gives us room to do like stairs and stuff, because I want to do, it's meant to be an atrium, so we have a walkway around the whole thing. Okay, so we have that set up there, and that's kind of ugly. But it's in line with our other stuff, so I'm going to keep it because I got to put in stairs. So let me just do that now before I forget. I don't know what's happening with that. In this area, I'm just getting these random popping issues. I might actually do it over here. This is very rough. I'm going to fix it later on. Okay. Now we go back to our platform pieces. And more platforms, because they just look so cool. Actually, I just want to choose like a deeper one. Where's our... Yeah, is this a tight 90 degree? Here we go. Specimen corner. Looks like I need to have this going the whole way. Fun times. If you're wondering about that create blueprint thing in the corner, about a week ago I tried to make a blueprint out of my Spectacle Island build, because some folks had asked for it. Well, they ask on most builds, and to be honest, I just never get round to it. Yeah, sorry. But I did try for that one, and it's been loading for a week, and you can see there it's at 0%, so clearly something has failed or not working. I suspect it's just too dense. I got as far as scanning the geometry, I believe, and then that's basically where it ended. So very sorry about that, but it's kind of out of my control. I don't know how to fix it. Now this might give us issues with our wall. You can see I did extend that. It might give us issues with our wall, so we'll just have to play it by ear. But I just wanted to get some stairs into this one. That's got to be a long one, doesn't it? Hopefully this doesn't take up too much of our specimen space. Go in the middle. I'm going to have to do that manually. It does actually take up quite a bit of space. Can we extend this even more? I'm going to do it. This is going to be the skinny one. Very close to those other stairs, but I just want more real estate. I keep forgetting to do that. I need to put this edge in first. Okay, and just a little piece for over there. And a little piece over here. Okay, now I might actually mirror the stairs on that other bit. Where is it? Just so it's kind of seamless looking. I think that looks better than having it offset. Okay, now we can put a floor in it. Very good. Okay, so that's kind of the general layout, and we've got an atrium to do, like a walkway up there. Obviously this room is going to be quite high. It's probably going to be, it could be 2, but it might be 3. We'll just see, have to see how it goes. But I'm going to put like specimen pods and things in here. This one over here, not quite sure. Probably specimens as well. Maybe they might be carcasses because, you know, they're going to be left here. Oh, we could do those plants, those water plants. But anyway, I'm going to do a quick save and change the time of the day so we can see what we're doing. Okay, back at it, and I've got to do this walkway here. So how thick is the floor? How thick? How wide? Are we going to go that wide? We could, because I don't want to have it too skinny. Like, is that too skinny? That might be a little bit too skinny. So let's go for the full size one. And these stairs do not gel. Let's move this guy out of the way. And I need to figure out which ones are going to work for me. Let's do that one. And where's the top? Is it the top? No. This. Okay. So we're going to do this one's the top. That's the, what's the difference? Okay. That's the bottom. Okay, put this guy back. We're gonna have to do some pillars, I think, because yes. And I will put lighting in. I'll just put these in first, and then I'll sort of alternate them. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. Okay, so let's do corner. This one. This one. And looks like the last one. Okay, nice. Now, is this the edge? This for this? Looks like it. That cleaned it up nicely, doesn't it? Except there, that looks very ugly. What's happening? Why is it like that? I don't know. But we're going to keep it. Okay. And do we have a little corner piece? Little corner piece. Perfect. Okay. Oh, we got one over there too. And do we have a pillar? I need a pillar. Where's me pillar? Come on, give me a pillar. No pillar. I guess the pillar is in the interiors. This is definitely a tall room. Now, what are we going to go for the theme? What are we going to go for? I think we already used that one over there. Theme green. Was that for our submarine? Yes. Let's go for... What about this end one? No. Was that submarine? That looks submarine. So we could use this other green one. Dark. That looks like an old hospital. Yeah, that's different. Old hospital style. This room I kind of want to keep it a little bit clean. But maybe we can just do like one of these there. Okay. And I like to put this janky wall on either side. If we just do that and do one there and then do the jank there. Okay, I'll put a couple more so it's not completely nice looking. Now the real question is, do we go 3 stories or just stick with the 2? Like, do we make it look epic? I was just thinking this corner over here could be like desks and stuff. So that could work out quite well for us. And I need some pillars. Where are our pillars? Oh, we got a doorway. Let's go for a double door. Very good. And while I'm here, oh no, because that'll be a tunnel piece, so that's okay. Where's our pillars? Oh, what? Well, that could have saved a bit of time. I didn't even know this was a thing. Okay. Oh well. Let's see how we look with double height. Let's do it over here by the stairs. Yeah, I think it's just going to be double height. I don't think we don't need to go any higher than that. Get a few janky bits for visual interest. Better grab a pipe piece, eh? Because there's a bit of like, maybe it's leaking or something going through the wall, so that's why it's like not very good, we're gonna say. So does that mean that corner piece needs to be... Yeah, let's do it. Let's just go for like a... The paint's come off, but it's mostly together. The upper story is going to be mostly okay. I might put a janky piece there. Okay, are we enclosed? Janky there. Janky there. Janky there. And... janky there. Why did I leave that wall? I do not know. Okay, we're all enclosed now. Perfect. Yeah, I think just keeping it 2 stories will be fine. But we do need to put in a railing. Now, I just had a thought, you know, I have so much trouble with the railing, and I'm wondering if it's because I didn't put the edge piece on. Like maybe that's the reason why. I bet you it's not, but we are about to see. I think I'm safe. I think it's still not really well behaved. Maybe I'm lying. Nah, it's still like very hard to snap. Come on. Jeez. Why do I get the correct snap for like a split second and then never works again? Okay, maybe I'm just in the wrong position. I'm getting some random, really random kind of like pops or something, you know, like in the... Like my camera would just randomly like shoot me somewhere. Don't know what's happening there. See? Just like that. Okay, let's put in... I can't even be bothered with that end piece there. It's just super annoying. It's like an hour of me complaining about these bloody rail systems. Okay, I am just going to freehand that one. And this one here. Let's get one of these end pieces. Oh my gosh, this looks terrible. Freehand it. Cannot be bothered. You jerk of a thing. Did I do it the wrong way around? See, why is that camera doing that? Oh, this railing looks really goofy. Oh, yuck! I just don't know what to do with this thing. Oh, tummy rumbling. I guess we're just gonna have to like clip it and then like, you know, it looks really weird, but maybe I have to go for that small piece. One of these pieces. I suspect that random like camera jumping is the FSE cell I'm working in. Like something I'm doing it doesn't like, or I don't know. Very strange. Ugh, ugly. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. But we need some pillars, so I think I need to go back into this section here. Was it small room? Maybe? We got something here. I saw them somewhere. Well, that's kind of cool. Partitions? Oh, here we go. I need green. Because it's a green theme. Because this doesn't really work, does it? We might just have to construct our own, like we did before. Yeah, I might have to just do it. I think these are, it's a corner piece. So, I don't know if yeah, I don't think I'm using the right one. But you know, if it looks like it kind of works, then fine by me. Yeah. How many do we do? Good question. I don't want to do too many, so let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do one in the middle, can I get away with 1, 2, 3? I can. Doesn't really make much sense because I didn't do it on the end of the stairs there, but we're just gonna do it. Try and tuck that in, kind of looking nice like that. Okay, it snapped quite well before. I think one more. Almost had it. Come on. Almost there. There we go. Okay. And then 1, 2. And then so it's just in the middle. Got to move position. Where is it? 1, 2. Is that weird? Like, it just punches me out of the way for some reason when I move around here. Okay, and 1, 2. Doesn't look super aligned actually. Come on, buddy. Last one. Oh. Okay. They don't look very good. They could have all in random positions. Too far. Okay, let's try that. And in this one, can't see the base. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so I think the main structure is basically done. Oh, tummy's rumbling again. I just need to put in the hallway pieces, I think, just for this little bit here. So it's a straight shot through there. So that piece, let's go for a bit of jank. And the final piece has to be the doorway. Where's our doorway? Is that the one? Yes. And doorway on the inside here. Oh, no, that's got to be double. Do we have a double? Do we not have a double door? Oh no. Surely we do. It's quite hard to tell. That's a single. What? Oh, that's a double. But we don't have an enclosed one. Or is that the enclosed one? It's not. That's a double door, but that's very troubling. I'm going to do a through wall, just like this. And I'm just going to go to the tool room, and it was this theme, bottom walls, and just go for a double door from this. And hopefully that's going to play ball with us. Not really. We have that weird intersecting. Because if I do that, then the floor's not going to line up, is it? Oh no, we might be okay. Yeah, it's not the best. I think I'm just going to keep it though, because I definitely want a double door, I think, on that one. Okay. So, I think that is pretty much where it needs to be. Before I end the video, I thought I'd give you a quick tour of the whole place. Now, I have done quite a bit off screen that you haven't seen, and I will show you what that looks like now. But it looks very ominous. You can see there the whole structure just as you're going into the water. The elevator shaft there, all lit up. But let's climb aboard here. If I can jump. There we go. Alrighty, enter our hatch here. I'm just going to turn on my torch, or Pip-Boy I should say. Okay, so we just entered the hatch there, and on the second episode we'll go through the entire interior and just sort of put all the objects that I want in there. But I did spend some time off screen putting a bunch of debris and just sort of random bits that kind of help the look and atmosphere of the place before I start actually putting a bunch of stuff in there. And I'll show you that now. So it was mostly using the CVC Dead Wastelands mod, and you can see it has changed a lot. So if I just turn off the Pip-Boy there, let me just set the time. Okay, so this is the entrance hall. You can see we've got all this junk on the floor. Basically the panels falling off as it sort of degrades, and we have, because the wiring is also degrading, we've got sparks and things as well. And I have used fog effects. Let me just turn the torch on here, the Pip-Boy. This is our security area and the waiting room. So you can see we've got quite a few effects going on here, and it just lifts the whole place, makes it look very ominous and kind of very much abandoned. You can see this room is particularly bad because we have most of the walls disintegrating, so lots of junk on the floor there. And I'm not sure I'll go through every single room, but basically the same formula has been done. And I'll quickly show you what I was doing as well. If I just do a quick walkthrough here. This is our sub room now. So just random cords on the floor, the metal, the pipage, fog of course, and the electricity. I also put some vents on some of the walls as well, because it is meant to be under the water, under the earth in some places. This is our kind of barracks area, storage, the mess hall. The mess hall, I did put some cockroaches in there. That's just like a decal. It's just like a 2D thing that looks 3D. Well, it might be, but I don't think it is. It's like a flat object. But yeah, just it adds a bit of character, especially in this kind of room. And finally, our research area. We got quite a few bits of debris around the place. We got these sort of plugs in the ground. I just chucked this in because it looked cool. And the water is looking pretty spicy. And of course we didn't ignore these spaces up here as well. So let me just quickly show you how I did this. Give me one moment. Okay, so if we jump into the CVC Dead Wastelands mod, if you go to follow the tabs there, you can see on screen, decorations, household, dead trash. There's a whole bunch of sort of trashy piles, but I'm interested in the middle one. So we got these kind of broken off panels. We have this kind of junk kind of a few different options there, and then like a little bit of this mess you can see I've used there. So anywhere like this where there was significant damage to the wall, I would use one of these bigger piles and I would place it down and then just use the scaling in the place everywhere I should say mod, just to make the panels look a little bit bigger, and then just put them there. If I just get rid of that one, and if there was like a wall like this one where it wasn't too bad, I would sort of be a little bit lighter on the debris, like this one here. So you can see that the wall is coming apart, so I just sort of put one of these guys down. And if you continue across the submenu here, you can see these kind of larger piles of just kind of dirt, and often I would just sort of scale it up and put it down. So that was kind of, I would put that in the general area as if the ceiling is kind of scaling off and falling to the floor. And then anywhere where there was this sort of significant damage, I would just put like a few more in there, just to sort of really emphasize that the walls are falling apart. And for the fog effects, if you stay in the decorations tab, just go over to effects, and they have a whole bunch of different mist effects that you can choose from, and that's all well and good. There you can see our cockroaches as well. And for the kind of electricity, the sparks and everything, that was the SOE mod. In decorations, there is the effects tab. You have fire, smoke, sparks and all that sort of stuff. So that is how I did that. And in the second episode, we are going to go through this whole thing and just put a whole bunch of stuff in there, make it all look decrepit and abandoned, and finish this one off. But so far this has been very fun. If you like this one, please drop us a like and a subscription if you're feeling extra generous. And we also have a Discord. You can find the link on the main channel page. Jump over there, you can share your own builds and just get involved. And with all that said, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.